Hello, beautiful people. Today I'm with one of the amazing guys around. I know here I really would have used maybe extraordinary, yeah, but I think amazing is okay with me. But first he will introduce his name and say what course he's doing. Of course, he's a student, medical student, and yeah.
Thank you for having me. In the first place, I would like also to introduce myself. My name is Shadgwar, known as Elephant, a medical personnel pursuing diploma in medical laboratory technology. Thank you.
Okay, brother Elephant, because you said that your name is Elephant at some point. I don't know why they call you that, but I know you will get into it. I have 2 to 3 questions. Oh, they might be four, depending on what we get ourselves into. Lately, I've been looking into statistic about South Sudan, and it shows that really South Sudan is one of the poorest and one of the most corrupt countries in the world. Now, I know you're one of the most active youth in South Sudan. That's something I know for sure. What do you think youth can do to change that?
Thank you. That's a very good question to have today. I think I've been looking for a person to ask me this question so that I also give my insight based on what I know.
Okay.
Yeah. For real, South Sudan is one of the youngest nations in the whole world. And it has been also really being a point that is one of the most corrupt country, which is so my disappointing and devastating at the same time. You know what I'm seeing that the South Sudanese youth can do to combat the level of corruption, or how South Sudan is leveled out one of the poorest country, is just to come together, going with the one spirit of knowing themselves that they are South Sudanese,
Of
they are
course.
one nation,
Of course.
not just by tribe. Because what is killing us, Alice in 80s,
Yeah.
Alice when you heard about Anyanya,
Yeah. Yeah.
so when there was that struggle to liberate the country, those people, those liberators, they never looked onto their tribes. What they knew, they are just a nation. They are South Sudanese, and that's how they liberated the country. And this is the same spirit we should also take up from them as a youth, not just knowing that maybe I'm a Dinka, I must only favor a fellow Dinka, or maybe I'm a Nuer, I must only favor a fellow Nuer. No, corruption is when you don't tolerate. Actually, corruption is when actually you don't consider who is your tribe, or okay, sorry, corruption is when you really favor people based on their tribes, based on their identity.
Yeah.
And we can only remove that when we actually employ technical know-how,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
know. That's
Yeah.
how we can deal away with the corruption. We just consider the competency. That's how we can deal away with the corruption.
Wow, this is this is fantastic. This is good. You see, I know one thing for sure, that we have a lot of youth out there, who are just like you, Helfan, who are really struggling hard to make our country the good country that we want it to be, the country that we're always dreaming. I know that for sure. But right now there are these things that have been moving around. Whenever we have conversation with our fellow youth, they have this ideology of some communities being the one tarnishing the name of the country, and the one trying to actually spoil our country, and that there are some communities that are actually spoiling the country. Do you think that is a thing?
That's not true. What most kills people is just the silence of other people. If you are seeing anything wrong about me and you are just silent, you just think that it is my problem. One time it will now get to eradicate all the people within or around me, and we
That's
shall all become spoiled.
for
You
sure.
understand?
For sure.
So South Sudan is full of diversities. It has like 64 tribes in general.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
if now you are just specifying two people that they are the one turning the name of the country, tarnishing, just spoiling the name of the country,
Yeah.
and you, the other 62, are silent. So what are you trying to say? Why can you also get up, speak the truth,
Of
so
course.
that we also transform it all? because I may do it unknowingly. Not knowing also it have a negative impact in the country.
Of course.
But when you rise up and also talk to me, tell me you're supposed to do it this and that, don't you think I will correct myself? I will
Yeah.
have to change totally.
You would do that, of
Yes.
course.
So to me, it is not about the people. It is not about the individual now who is trying now to tarnish the name, but it's about the silence of other people.
Of course.
Yes.
Of course. Thank you that way. Yeah, the silence of others and everything. One thing again here, youth today, when me too,
Yes.
me too. Whenever they bring something, whenever anyone around brings something up about politics like this, I always try to distance myself. Be like, man, I'm not actually into politics, because of the way people brought up this politics to be something that's really bad, and I don't know exactly your view about it. Do you think it's good for youth like us, medical professionals, for that matter, like us, to engage in maybe at some point politics?
Thank you for that question. There's a proverb which says, when you want it to get well done, you need to do it yourself. You understand?
Yeah.
If you're always wishing the country should be taken in a good faith, should be moved in a good direction, and you are not seeing anyone doing it, why can you involve? Politics does not just consider your professionalism. Everyone can be a politician,
Yeah,
regardless of your profession.
Of course.
Yes. So long you have that heart to transform the nation, that vision and
course.
that mindset,
Of course.
that you can do the right so that the face of the country is changed. It is
Wow.
not about, because politics itself, it actually has no single profession that is signaled that is going to be for politician alone. You can be a doctor, you can be a lawyer, you can be a pilot, whoever, but you can be a politician.
Okay.
Understand?
Okay.
And your contribution and view will also change the country.
Of course.
Yes.
Of course. Wow. Wow. My doubt is gone. I think I will start doing my political
sure.
thing.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. But this might be the last question though. I remember asking you the course that you're doing, and also because I know you're a medical student, but I don't know exactly the course that you're doing and yeah, the year that you're in. Just try to clarify it, and then maybe we proceed with other questions.
All right. As I said earlier on, I'm pursuing a diploma in medical laboratory technology. I'm now in year 2. A school called Kajokeja Health Training Institute. Probably I'm winding up by next year. I'm
Okay.
going to
Okay.
just graduate.
Okay, so you'll
All
be
goes
taking our blood and all that.
Yeah, sure.
Wow, that's really amazing.
Yes.
Then the last question is to our high school student who have just completed the high school. Right now it's really hard for student to get to higher institution given the financial status of our country. Right now, people are hoping to go to good universities and all that. And with that being said, there are a lot of things that comes to mind. Of course, when you think about higher institution, you have also questions. Like me, for instance, when I was coming to college, there are things that I thought were here, of which people used to tell me that when you go to college, man, you just be chilling. There's nobody that will be forcing you to do that and all that. Can you just try to clear all the doubts and people come and chill here and all that?
All right. So I will just put it in a simple way. We have myths that are in our society.
Yeah.
And every institution where you are going, you have to find those myths.
Of course.
Or those misconceptions that people always say about.
Of
Even
course.
you yourself, there are those false accusations people give about you.
Yeah.
But if you give them attention or you think they are the right, so they will definitely change you
Okay.
to a negative person.
Yeah.
Yeah, those myths, as you're still outside there are things that you think when you join an institution or university, you may get them. Yes, you may get them, but with some price also. It can't be free.
Okay.
Like one of the myths people say, university is simple.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's one of the false myth that people have been saying, and everyone knows outside there, that once I reach to high institution or university or
No
college,
reading.
things just become simple.
Yeah, yeah.
But based on our institution here, you know, we find people just read Transnight, and you may end up some of them getting discontinued. What does that mean? It means if your foundation is weak from behind, so there's no way you will make it in the university.
Of course.
2, if you don't toil, you don't work hard, you don't read your book, you are not committed, and you don't focus on what you are reading, because there are two different things. You may read to scare people, and you may read to understand.
Yeah.
You can read the whole night. If you are not focused and understand what you are reading, really, you cannot make it. So what I'm telling people outside there who are yearning really to join the higher institution is that university is not simple. It needs focus and it needs foundation.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, one of the second myths, like people always say, tutors or professors are always hard or scary.
Okay.
I think you have ever heard that.
Yeah, yeah,
that
yeah.
you can't get access to these people.
Yeah, yeah.
But that one is also a lie. You know, everywhere you move, what is now guiding or what is opening, paving way for you is your character and discipline.
Of course.
So for you, everyone cannot be right if you are not actually in discipline. It means it calls for discipline.
Yeah, yeah.
Wherever and whoever you are approaching, you need to approach the person with respect, with discipline, so that the person gives you the attention.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Lastly, there's also one of the myths that parties, there is every party, every night there's party,
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
party.
yeah. People party
People
a lot.
always say about
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
But here, when I came, party is not like just for entertainment purpose. Based on the health section, it is like physiological
Yeah,
therapies
yeah.
that people are just taking now to what?
Yeah.
To also avoid some of the conditions
Yeah,
in their
yeah.
body.
Of course.
Yeah. And if you personalize that entertainment also, it has a negative impact onto your studies, onto the journey of the education.
Yeah.
You understand?
Mm.
So you get tip of it while also going to the main goal, what really brought you to the high institution. So thank you.
Okay. Wow, I really appreciate everything you said, every word, everything that you said. Of course. I think we end it here. It's really amazing that we talked today,
Thank
and
you.
I know we shall meet again.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, brother.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.